Okay, so here I'm going to be demonstrating how I roll with the 100 times multiplier when I'm like 7 away from something good. Here you'll see that there's a train and shield and chance on either side. And right now those are giving good rewards in the tournament, so they're all there and in the tournament. Guess train always gives you good rewards. There's also 2 times bank heist. So here we go. Since we're in a good spot, we're gonna try the 100 times multiplier. And of course we didn't get it. We're not gonna always get it. Let's see if we get lucky. I guess not. But I'll demonstrate this for a little bit here, and we'll see what happens. This is usually how I play. And sometimes you'll get it when you're on the 1 times multiplier, but that's fine. You just want to try not to waste your 100 times multipliers. So we'll just keep playing for a little bit, and then we'll increase it when we're in a good spot. There, where chance is 7 out. That's probably good enough to do it. I'd prefer to have the train 7 out, but let's give it a try here. Ooh, and it looks like we hit the train. Okay, so when we're in here, you can do some interesting stuff. So, okay, we hit the ring there. I usually poke around that thing. A lot of times they'll be in a line. Sometimes they'll be in different configurations near a line. And that time it was a line, so we got lucky there. Now we got our 10 times, or we got our big multiplier. Gotta be pretty careful with that. We got a good number of points. That just put us first in the tournament, too, for right now. See what else we got. Looks like we got a 5 times multiplier. That's pretty, or I mean a 5-minute multiplier. That's pretty cool. No new cards. That's okay. So yeah, you gotta be careful with a 1,000 multiplier. I don't usually use it unless like I'm lined up with the train and there's good stuff on either side or like all around it. So it's also good to multiply when you're passing go, especially if you're lined up with stuff. Here I might pass go, but I'm shooting for okay, now I'm better. I don't know why it's not rolling. There we go. Okay. So we'll just roll until we get a good spot again. Ideally 7 away from one of the trains. 7 away from one of the trains and passing go is a good time to use your multiplier. Or use your big multiplier. Okay, cool. Doesn't seem to be wanting to get 7 away from any of the trains. So if you just keep rolling till you get the. Okay, now this is a interesting spot. I'll go ahead and give it a 200 times multiplier because I'm shooting for 7 away is the income tax, and right now that gives you some good stuff. So let's see what happens. Yeah, that didn't really do good either. It's only like 1 in 6 that you're gonna land on the thing that's 7 out, but odds are like greater than 1.5 that you're gonna land like within 2 spaces of the. Another thing you got to be careful of is to make sure you put your roll multiplier back on 1. You can lose a whole lot of rolls if you're not careful about that. So, actually, another thing I do with shutdown here is try to find somebody that's open. Like, I guess I probe for if they're open, like that, and on my low rolls, and then if they're open, I'll hit them. Like, I'll come back to them and hit them multiple times when I get a score high roll on a shutdown. So here we're 7 away from a train, and there's not really anything good around it. But let's go ahead and try 100 multiplier to hit the train. And yeah, we didn't hit, but thankfully I didn't waste 1,000 rolls trying to hit the train. Of course, we hit the train now on a one-time multiplier. Okay, well, it looks like that guy is open, so try to remember to come back to him if I get a high multiplier. Ooh, looks like I got a gold card here. It looks like it's a dupe, as normal. Okay, here we go. This is good space to consider. Yeah, even the community chest. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for 1,000 here. Let's see what happens. This is a little scary. Let's see. Okay, good. I got it back with the shield. See, we're still in a pretty good space here. We're shooting for just past the railroad. We'll be passing go too. Go and do a 200 on that. Looks like we hit chance. That's good. Hopefully train. Nope, it's not train, but I think that still gives us, yeah, that gives us some good stuff still. Oh, so that is the pattern I do until I hit, like, until I hit a ring, basically. And then if I hit a ring, I'll poke around that line, like, try to see if there's a line of rings. If it's not a line, sometimes there'll be kind of like a comma type shape. I maybe it will show that in another thing here. And since it's a low multiplier, let's go ahead and actually let's probe my friends list here. See if there's somebody I can hit. Probe her. Okay, no, she's not open right now. Okay, looks like I'm back down to 4th in the tournament. I don't know why it keeps going to the shields. That's a little interesting. Okay, we're in a fairly decent spot. We'll go ahead and try a 200 roll. Ooh, okay, that's good. Okay, so now we'll go back to that one that we opened up before. I think that was him. Yep. Just fair warning, you may lose friends doing that, but so don't do it to your real friends. Do it to random people, effectively, that have joined your friends list. Okay, and that put me back up at second. Let's see. Yeah, nothing new. Actually, since wheel boost is going on, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pause for a minute and upgrade my buildings, and I do it in this fashion. When I'm spending a lot of money, I usually try to leave the first one open if I'm near the end of my play. Okay, so it looks like I got a new set of hotels where I can get a double roll. Actually, several new sets. This is good. Okay, and we're in a really good spot here too. So let's go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll 1,000. Ugh, that stinks. Okay, well let's collect our hotels. If we still get a good spot, I'll go and use the roll multiplier. Okay, cool. Seems like it's very rare to get the gold cards or the blue cards or the 4-star cards. You can sometimes get some good stuff out of the other packs. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do a higher multiplier there. Of course, it looks like we skipped all the good stuff. So got some rent. That's not too bad, I guess. And of course, we get the wheel boost. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's good. If I get something new out of that. And no. Could at least trade that one. Okay. I'll go ahead and roll a 200 on that. Okay, at least we got our stuff back and got some money. Go ahead and do that again. Okay, rent, that's not the greatest. It's not too horrible, I guess. Hate it when you hit tax, except for in these situations where you actually get points toward one of the events on there. So actually, right now, tax is a good square to land on, but usually it's not. And now I'm in a pretty decent spot here again. Go ahead and roll a 200 here. Okay, and cool, I got the train. Okay, and we're gonna do. Actually, this one appears to be open too. We're gonna go ahead and do that one. Cool. I usually hit the buildings on the. Like, if they're all hit, I usually hit the ones on the left because those are easier for the people to repair. And so I kind of go left to right. Or if I want to cause more damage, like let's say somebody's been hitting my board a lot, then I can go right to left to do more damage to them. Funny enough, though, I guess actually is. I think it's at least I think it's a good thing when people hit you because it's cheaper to repair the buildings. So it's almost like free points if you're trying to level up in the leaderboard, or they're not free points, but it's a lot cheaper to repair a building than it is to make a new one, and you don't lose points when you get hit. So I think it's actually kind of a good thing to get hit. but most people don't see it that way, so I still try to be nice and hit the buildings on the left. And actually, that is a more advantageous way to do it. I don't know why it keeps going to shields. That's interesting. Seems to be like a new glitch in the game. Okay, well, I'm almost out my multiplier, so let's make good use of that. Can be tempting when you're almost out to increase your roll multiplier a lot, but yeah, try not to do that unless you're in a good spot. So keep going until you get into a good spot. If you don't use your roll multiplier, it's not the end of the world. It's better to not use it and not lose dice when you're not in a good spot. Okay, so I am lined up with train here, and there's not a whole lot good around it, though, but I'm still gonna go and... Okay, and I hit it, so cool. Yeah, roll 100 on that, so... A lot of times I stick to hitting one building, even though it's probably a little easier to hit other ones, but at least that doesn't look like I'm a jerk as much by not making it look like I've hit everything. Then I'll move on to the next one once that one's gone. Ooh. Oh, I got a new 5-star card. That's cool. Okay, looks like my roll multiplier is done. So let's see if we can get some more hotels used here. Try to use up the... Make best use of my whale boost there. And the landmark rush. Okay, so let's see if we get... Okay, so we got a ring. Let's see if... Okay, and it's not always in a line, so now it's kind of poking random spots and try to hit another ring, and... Okay, nope, we didn't hit it, but it doesn't always happen. Yeah, it would be nice if I... Oh, I do have enough money to level up that last landmark. Let's go ahead and do that. It's generally good to open up your community chest when a lot of people are playing, so you can get the active player boost. I'll probably open that up tonight. I'll collect my daily after the whale boost is done here. Here we go, trying to hit the train, and we hit it. Cool. Okay. So since we got the 100 wheel boost, hitting somebody that's open almost guarantees you a hit unless they just started playing and got more shields. That'll rarely happen. It's not very common. And they'll usually repair their buildings beforehand so you can tell if that happens. But It's not gonna be 100% success rate. It's probably like 95%. Okay, cool. And since we got a good person to be hitting, I don't mind just hitting a random person right now. That's usually a lot faster. Okay, so let's see. Yep, they were in a straight line again. Hope we get to see one that's in like a different configuration. A lot of times when they're diagonal like that, they won't necessarily be in a straight line, but they are sometimes, like it was that time. Got really lucky with that one. Would have been nice if I had like 100 times multiplier on that one. But okay, so let's do that because there's good stuff all around there. We were 7 away from chance, but yeah, we didn't hit anything good. Yeah, there's that shield glitch again or whatever. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be passing go and we're lined up with train. That's really good time to multiply and ooh, it paid off. So if anybody sees this video that I'm targeting, guess it's nothing personal when I smash somebody's board, usually. But unless you've like really smashed my board, then I might purposely come after you if I pick the person that's open, I guess. Okay, looks like wheel boost is gone. So in this case, I'm going to leave the first landmark open so I can spend the rest of my money when I quit playing here. So I'm going to kind of wrap up here. Okay, works. Okay.